Kelly Ripa's husband Mark Consuelos reveals painful surgical procedure that kept her off the air this week. Live with Kelly and Mark co-host Kelly Ripa was noticeably missing when Mark Consuelos entered the New York City studio on Monday morning. Instead, the 55-year-old Daytime Emmy winner appeared on the show with Jonas Brothers member Kevin Jonas. Consuelos explained that his 55-year-old wife had undergone gum graft surgery to treat her receding gums, and the dentist gave her a strict list of rules for recovery. "She's doing great," the fallen angel's thespian said, smiling.
Is your pet ignoring the water bowl? The Veckin Pet Fountain keeps water circulating and uses 5-stage filtration to improve taste and reduce impurities. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/5 before it's gone.
"She's not allowed to talk. Wow, that's got to be the hardest thing that she's ever done," the 38-year-old boybender replied. Consuelos continued, "She's such a great conversationalist, but I'm trying to help her to follow the rules, follow the directions." Live with Kelly and Mark co-host Kelly Ripa was noticeably missing when Mark Consuelos entered the New York City studio on Monday morning, pictured June 3. "She has to eat soft food, you can't suck out of a straw and you can't examine it, which means pulling down the lip." Ripa asked the Spanish-born American to check her gums by comically lowering her head, and he reassured her, "It looks great." But she famously doesn't feel pain. When she goes to the dentist, she doesn't really use the Novocaine. "So I know it's bad." Later in the same episode, the Scream 7 actor kneeled down to arm wrestle one of the guests, comedian Mary Elizabeth Barone, who stars in Amazon Prime Video series Overcompensating. According to the official website, Jonas will return this Tuesday, followed by fellow guest hosts Mila Kunis, Wednesday, Pamela Adlon, Thursday, and Scott Foley, Friday. The Daily Mail has reached out to the Petite Perky presenter's rep for comment, who said, "Kelly is taking some time off, and we have awesome co-hosts." On May 1, the inseparable presenters impressively celebrated their 30th wedding anniversary, with Ripa writing on Instagram, 360 months, 15,778,080 minutes, and I'll be loving you always. Cheers to 30 years. The Empty Nesters originally met at a gym in 1995, before playing on-screen lovers Mateo and Haley on the ABC soap opera All My Children. Consuelos and Ripa famously eloped at the Chapel of the Bells in Las Vegas in 1996 after only a year of dating, and in 2024, they returned for a visit. Consuelos explained that his 55-year-old wife had undergone gum graft surgery to treat her receding gums, and the dentist gave her a strict list of rules for recovery, pictured July 7. Consuelos continued, "She has to eat soft food, you can't suck out of a straw and you can't examine it, which means pulling down the lip. It's painful," Consuelos told the audience, "but she famously doesn't feel pain. When she goes to the dentist, she doesn't really use the Novocaine." The charismatic couple's youngest son Joaquin made his own Broadway debut as the younger version of Biff Christopher Abbott in Death of a Salesman, which runs through August 9 at the Winter Garden Theater in Midtown Manhattan. Last year, the 23-year-old Nepo baby graduated from the University of Michigan's School of Music, Theater, and Dance, where he also competed on the wrestling team. It was a 30-year journey for Nathan Lane to finally take on the iconic role of Willie Lawman opposite Laurie Metcalf, and Ben Allers in director Joe Mantello's Tony-winning revival of Arthur Miller's 1949 drama. Consuelos and Ripa are also proud parents of 29-year-old son Michael, who acted in their Audible original podcast series Summer Breeze last year after graduating from NYU in 2020. The Showbiz pair's 25-year-old daughter Lola lives in London and released her debut EP Sorry. It's All About Me on December 5 after graduating from NYU's Clive Davis Institute of Recorded Music in 2023.